A quick tour of the candidate action menu. From within any candidate record in Tracker RMS, you'll find the candidate action menu in the top right-hand corner. Use the blue button to expand the action menu to see all actionable items. The first option is delete this candidate. Now, deleting this candidate will remove the record completely from your Tracker RMS database, but it will ask you if you're sure you'd like to delete this candidate, so you won't run into any accidental deletions. There is a quick option for recovery as well. Send an email will allow you to send an email or a pre-formatted template that you've created right over to this candidate. It will also log this as an activity, so you'll always have history of sending off this email or template. Send a text will do the same thing. It will log an activity and send a text off to Aaron Shoplin. Now, you will need Tracker RMS texting capability in order to do this. Sending a form will allow you to send an electronic document as well as a custom form right over to your candidate, and again will also log as an activity. Add a note will allow you to add a new note to this candidate record. Now we'll also timestamp and date the time as well as the note taker, so you'll always know who took the note and at what time. Your Match to Jobs option will allow you to match candidates to jobs in which their skills profiles overlap. So if the job and the candidate have the same skills profile, they will be shown as a match, and you will be able to send that candidate onto that job. Assign to Job will allow you to choose any job on the system and assign that candidate off to either the long list or the short list of the job. Create a Lead will allow you to create an associated lead record with Aaron Shoplin as the main lead contact. Open Availability Planner or Open Timesheet. Now, these two options are really more focused towards contract workers, in which you're using availability planners and timesheets. So if you need to take a quick look at those, this is where you'll find them. Add a new payment will allow you to add a new payment as far as invoicing for this candidate, so you can create a new payment for your project. Link to new contact or link to existing contacts are going to allow you to link this record to an associated record. Now, candidates and contacts are different in our system, so if you find that someone falls under both fields, you'll be able to actually create two separate records and associate them this way. Add to a hot list will allow you to add Aaron Shoplin to any of your appropriate lists. Now, you may call hot lists tear sheets or send lists, but whatever you call them, here is where you'll be able to action this candidate off and put them on any of your lists. And the last thing we have here is log an activity, and if we click here, you'll see that down below, it'll show us all the different activities that we can add. To log a telephone call, if you just got off the phone with Aaron Shoplin, you can choose this option here and make sure you record any sort of connections that you have. You can also log future activities or follow-ups if you need to be reminded to connect with this person in the future. To remove the action menu from your view, simply click that same button, which will collapse the menu down, and you'll be back to that candidate record. And that's a quick tour of the action menu in Tracker RMS.